paradise on earth, Marbella, Spain, where I've been living for so long, and Olivia, who I'm here with as well. And we are going to announce the launch of something huge. I mean, this is gonna put Marbella on a map in a way that it never has before. And it's truly something special. Basically, we're gonna open up all of Marbella, starting with one of the best developers, most quality developers here in Marbella. And we are gonna open that up for crypto investors around the world to buy these properties with crypto. So I'm here today with Olivia from Palmeiras Properties, who is co-owner and co-founder, and also the founder and owner of her own interior design company, Omeo. First off, Olivia, thank you so much for being here. Tell us a little bit about your experience in the development area and in Marbella in general.
Well, I mean, it's a lot of developers out there, and it's a lot of properties that are currently under construction, building. So obviously there is a big competitive market. But what we're always trying to do is to make sure that we build super high quality throughout. We don't take any shortcuts to be able to deliver a perfect product. And also with my interior design company, we are 5 architects who really work on every single detail. I mean, everything you will see here has been designed specific for this house.
Which is not common. I mean, you guys, if you're investing in property and real estate around the world, you'll see that a lot of the high-end luxury properties don't have those attention to details and the quality that they normally do. So Marbella is a very unique place and also a very unique point in time for investments, right? In the property here, it's kind of like the beginning of something. And I'm from California, from the Los Angeles area, so I know how property can run there and how high and the different quality. So talk to us about the difference in the quality, you know, based on something like LA or US in general versus here.
Well, most properties in US are built with metal and wood and plasterboard, basically. So if you have a little hurricane coming over, the house gonna go down. Here in Spain, we build with stone, concrete and bricks. So if we would have a hurricane, which we don't, the house would stay. So we build long-term houses.
So they're maintainable and they're built out of different, more quality, sturdy products, right?
I would say so, yes.
The concrete, so the stone, the brick, the whole interior, all of the design is different than houses in Miami, for example, where a lot of crypto investors purchase properties that I know. So there's a lot of differences and a lot of benefits from being here. It's kind of like one of those hidden gems around the world that, you know, it's kind of like a mini LA, I would say. You've been in LA, you know? Yes. She's Swedish, so the Swedish quality as coming here to Marbella is absolutely, it's astounding, really. So today we're gonna give you something special. Actually, this house, this villa, the nest it's called, right, is not on the market yet. So you're seeing it before it's finished, before it's on the market, exclusively for you as a crypto investor, because that is the initiative we're launching, and we wanna open this up to make this the hub, the spot, where all the magic happens. So we're gonna take you on a tour now, and you'll just get to see what I'm talking about. You're gonna be blown away by how gorgeous this villa is.
Well, I'm super excited to show you the villa. As I said, it's under production, so it's a little bit messy here and there, but I'm excited to be able to show you this villa first before anyone else.
Exactly, so we're getting an exclusive look. If you see construction happening or things, just know that you are the first one to see this, and that's not common here in Marbella. So this is what we're gonna try to bring you from now on, quality developers, and you know, also help you understand the investment. Before we do this tour, the pricing here in Marbella compared to so many other prices around the world, like Miami, for example, I think it's double per square meter in Miami.
Minimum, yeah.
Minimum. So there are a lot of benefits to investing here, and we'll talk about that later. But right now, I'm just so excited to show you some of these rooms because I was just so blown away by them. I want you to see them now.
Let's go.
Okay. So we're here in the living room now, one of my favorite spaces in the whole house because it's wide open space. There's a lot of light that comes in, and the dining table, everything about it is just so warm. So I know that we're showing you kind of a rough edit, so to speak, as we're still under construction. Yeah, you're still designing, and I know you like to put every detail to perfection, but can you tell us a little bit about, you know, what went into the process of creating this space, for example?
For sure. Okay, so this is the inside dining table. We're missing the chandelier. It's going to come up any day now. It's going to look a little bit more complete with that. So this is the Omeo bespoke trunk table. Oh. So basically, the table contains of 2 big trunks from a tree, actually from an eucalyptus tree.
Wow.
And you know that they are protected.
Right.
And I would never do something bad.
Right, we're all about sustainability.
Exactly. So when something bad happens with the eucalyptus tree in Marbella, they need to take it down because it's blocking road or something. I'm there, wow, picking up the trunk, make it a little bit brass goldish, and I make a table out of it.
That is amazing. So you took a product that was probably going to go to waste and you made a masterpiece out of it.
I mean, it's so beautiful. The details in this wood is amazing.
I mean, I'm seeing that now, and it's just such a warm space. You know, I think it's hard to create a space that's so luxury and so upscale, yet also really warm and inviting.
Well, thank you so much. And also we have the bespoke dining chairs, which contains of 3 different fabrics. On the outside, you can see a Dedar fabric, which is one of the best fabric companies in the world. It's from Milano, and all of the Hermes stores using the same fabric. And the rug, also bespoke, of course, and I have this black line that frames it, which goes all throughout the house with the window frames, the skirting board, and some other details I will show you.
So everything is kind of designed to match in a way, exactly, and kind of coordinate, and that's spectacular. That is so cool. I love this table. This is a one-of-a-kind piece. So this is the kind of thing you're going to see all throughout the house because she puts so much attention to detail, and this is another reason why I wanted to partner with her, because I want to bring you guys the best of the best, and this is what it is. So we're going to continue our tour now and show you the rest of the house. And just again to let you know, it's still under construction since you are getting the very first view. So that being said, let's go. So we're in another one of my favorite areas of the house for obvious reasons. There are panoramic views of beautiful Marbella, and not only Marbella, we have the famous mountain La Concha behind us, and we got a panoramic sea view. So tell us a little bit about the plot and where it's located, and what went into the thoughts behind this.
Well, this house is actually situated on a little hilltop. So the plot is rather big, but obviously we can only use the top part. That's why we built the nest that flies out from the main garden, therefore the name. So this pool area, as you see, has great views of La Concha and the Mediterranean, which is rather rare. And also, it's you don't have any direct neighbors because you're on a hilltop. So it's very secluded, even though you're close by to everything.
It's its own little perch.
Yes.
I mean, I just thinking about what a property like this would be going for in LA, and it's incredible.
It would be a little bit more.
Yeah, the quality we've been able to do. Now you're going to see the panoramic views, but this is, I mean, it's a paradise. I just don't know any other way to describe it, and we're right next to a lot of golf courses.
Yes.
We're just minutes from the beach, from the center, from everywhere you would want to be. And yet you're here no neighbors, like you said.
And as you hear, there's so quiet. You don't hear any roads or any noise at all, so it's very a relaxed place to be in.
So when you go home, you're in your sanctuary.
Yes, and this is Marbella, and the inside-outside living, that's the main part of Marbella life. So we have these glass windows that opens up, the same tiles inside and outside that also comes down into the pool. I selected this terracotta style, a little warmer than what we have seen for the last couple of years with all this white. I think it's a little bit too strong.
Right.
And this beige color, I think, gives it a more warm impact and creates the perfect lagoon pool color. I love this color.
I love the color of the pool. It's this perfect turquoise, teal.
It's a little bit different from what you see. This kind of classical Caribbean bluish.
Right.
I'm a little bit tired of that. We've seen that for 10 years. This, I think, is the new thing. And also trying to take up that color with the sunbeds, the cushions, to get some green in there as well.
The attention to detail. She's always on the cutting edge of all the trends. So we're gonna show you a little bit of the exterior now, and there's really cool exterior dining area, a place to have dinner outside, and just like what Olivia was saying, that indoor-outdoor kind of fusion.
Mm-hmm. And that's a very important point, because we were just looking at the inside dining table. I have made 8 places, but obviously we have more room. But what we do have is a huge outdoor dining table that could fit approximately 14 people. And
amazing.
All dinners in Marbella are outside.
They are.
And also the ceiling of the gazebo is with solar reflection glass. So it doesn't get that crazy heat. It reflects away the heat.
So you really thought of it all.
I try. And we have the exterior kitchen as well. This is the only thing that's not bespoke in this house. It's from Italian brand called Talenti. It's a really, really, really cool design and something that makes this property a little bit more edgy, I would say.
Cryptocurrency no longer solely serves as an investment opportunity. It now functions for much more than that. Cryptocurrency is currently the fastest growing consumer segment of its kind, and the demand to use crypto payments for significant investments is rising. In the US alone, first-time homebuyers purchasing real estate with crypto grew 12% in 2021. In fact, a Surfside penthouse in Miami sold for a whopping $22 million, with buyers paying 100% of the selling price in crypto. Imagine that. Second, it's faster to complete a sale with crypto than before. Before, it was a timely hassle, requiring homebuyers to pay high fees to exchange crypto, sell it, and move the funds into a bank account only to start the buying process. Forum Pay eliminates useless costs and exponentially increases real estate sales turnover time, allowing homes to sell like hotcakes, one right after the other. This is because Forum Pay allows homebuyers to pay for their home directly from their digital wallet. Forum Pay are completed, verified, and settled within minutes.
So this tour wouldn't be complete without showing you one of the most special corners of the house. And actually, as we said before, you're the first to see this before it's even finished. So there's a lot of brush that needs to be, removed and cut away, but this is going to be one of the best views of the house. I mean, it already is. Tell us a little about this.
Well, so we are now sitting in the nest, the reason for the name. So we're gonna put a lot of branches here, so it really looks like you're inside a bird's nest. This is just a little temporary solution to shake it out. And here we have a gas fireplace. So this house have actually 3 fireplaces. One inside that is firewood, this one in gas, and in the basement with the bioethanol. So whatever you like, you can choose whatever in this house.
So that's where the name came from, the nest.
Yes.
You know what it reminds me of? A building in, like a place in Tulum. That there's a big nest in the middle of the forest beach.
I did not know about this. So when I created this, well, it was actually me and my partner who came up with this idea to have this floating thing.
Right.
Then I'm like, okay, wow, we can probably make it look like a bird's nest. And then I was thinking about it, I'm like, oh my God, the nest is a perfect name. And then like 1 year after that idea came to my mind, I go to Tulum and I see this place, Azulik, and they're like, and I'm like, and something there is called the nest. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so crazy. So yeah, it's,
Clearly.
I wasn't inspired by them, but I just had the exact same idea.
Yeah, no, maybe they were inspired by you.
Well,
I don't think they will be. I mean, this is a fantastic idea, and it's just so cool that it has a narrative. It brings the villa to life. It's like it's got character here. So this would be one of my favorite places for sure.
It's super cozy. You can barbecue some marshmallows. Do whatever you want out here. It's nice.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you. So we're standing in the kitchen of the nest. It has this paunazo tile, which goes throughout the house, in the fireplace and in the staircase. I selected this greenish color that you also saw in the entrance and in the guest bathroom.
I love this green.
And I love this antique brass color of all the of all the handles. For me, I'm a little bit crazy when it comes to this thing, but it's so important that the metals always match. So what my biggest issue is with almost all kitchens I do is that Gaggenau, the appliances I'm always using, comes in chrome. So what I did here was I took all the chrome pieces and powder coated them in an oven so they came out the exact same color as the handles.
That sounds insane. I mean, I can't believe you go to that level of detail.
It's so important. Just imagine this kitchen with this chrome details. Oh my God, I wouldn't be able to
just
go in
even
here.
those, and that's what makes the house feel cold in the end, right? I'm not the expert in interior design, but I feel like if this were to be in chrome, it would not look.
It would destroy the entire kitchen.
And those are things that people don't think about, right?
So
that's
it's
incredible.
a very important little detail.
Amazing.
Complicated to execute, but so worth it.
But so worth it. And you've got this detail here. So did you do the same thing here, or?
This one I bought. And this is the color I matched for this ones. So these colors are the ones that are bought, and this is the matte one, basically.
Beautiful.
Master bedroom.
Wow, this is incredible.
Thank you. Well, this house has 548 square meters, so it's not the biggest house, but the master is 65 square meters, so it's very big for the size of a house. I mean, it's a big master bedroom in general.
I mean, this is like my dream master bedroom. It's so open, you just have these panoramic views, and it just feels like I could spend hours and hours a day here. And you've even got like, you've thought of it all.
Well, you have the village, mountain, La Concha, and sea views. And walk-in closet on this side and ensuite bathroom on the other side.
Wow.
And most often when you're in this room, you're probably closing the door. So it will look like this. Therefore, I created this niche on the other side, so it gets like a symmetry.
That is brilliant.
It's so important to have a balanced master bedroom, so you can really feel relaxed.
You can let all the stress out and you can settle down here in the nest in your own little paradise. Let's go check out the walk-in closet.
Okay.
Okay, so we're here at the walk-in closet. Tell us a little bit about this, because this is spectacular.
Well, it's a bespoke walk-in closet, of course, in the same wood as we have in the floors and some of the details, especially the ceiling in the bathroom, side tables and a little desk there. And we have the same antique brass finish.
As the kitchen downstairs.
Yes.
Nice, all the details.
Obviously it needs some styling, and we have a full body mirror which has the same panel tile as we saw in the kitchen and the staircase as well,
Wow.
which we take again in this floor of the bathroom. So I really like to have this red line that goes throughout the house, so you see materials coming back in different places again. Just like it's
That continuity and that balance that you talked about.
I think that's very important, not to mix too many materials, but still make it like a fun experience.
Make it come alive. That's what I feel when I'm in here, that there's just so much character and it just so, you just feel so at home.
Well, thank you. And also, like, this might look like a white wall to you.
I'm seeing some texture here.
Yes.
Right?
This is like a Mortec micro cement finish, which is, for me, amazing. I mean, it really creates that warmth and something a little extra than just a normal white wall.
Right.
And we have the same finish in the ceilings, in the squares.
Wow.
And talking about the ceiling, I think it's so important to put some emphasis in the ceilings.
Right.
Many developers just leave them completely flat white, which is crazy. It's like naked to me.
But also it creates such a unique space.
Well, thank you. So, as you have seen, we have the gray color palette all over the house, all the doors, and I brought it up again in the ceiling, and as well in the skirting boards, with this black line, as I mentioned before.
Right. The continuity, the lines. It's incredible. And you know, I just have to ask, after all this, after all the attention to detail and the quality of this place, the panoramic ocean views, and prime location, what does a villa like this go for?
Well, we haven't set a price yet. The villa is not on the market, but we have been consulting with many different agents, and I think we're gonna land on 5.2, 5.3. So.
I mean, for the value you get here, it's pretty incredible. I just imagine what this place would cost in LA with these panoramic views and that beautiful, majestic mountain. And I just think I mean, even the investment value, I mean, what do you think Marbella is going to be like in the next 5 to 10 years? It's going to be thriving,
Well,
right?
I hope so, and it looks like it. I mean, all the other markets, world markets, seem to be crashing.
Right.
While Marbella seems to be in a bubble that just continue to grow and grow. So let's hope it keeps that way.
Like the hidden gem that's starting to get new traction from around the world, which is why we're coming to you today exclusively, because these kind of products you just can't get, this kind of quality of life. Also, the quality of life in Spain is next to none. I've been here for 13 years. You've been here for a long time too.
11 years, yeah.
11 years, and it's just like, I don't know, there's no other place on earth that has this kind of quality of life, in my opinion. So now you had a client from Miami who bought here, and he has something to say about investing here and being here in general. What did he tell you about it?
Well, he was a golfer from New York, and he goes away a few months every year to play golf. So why buy in Miami when it's double the price and the quality is much lower than what it is here? He got a lot of value for the money, and also a house that is built perfectly, that will last throughout time. And now with the connections, you can fly directly from New York to Malaga. So
Amazing.
it's super easy.
And also just a great investment, it seems, as things start to like come alive here and as people from around the world start to have it on the radar. I know at our members club at Puente Romana, we've got people like Djokovic playing at our tennis club, Eva Longoria. I saw Michael Jordan not too long ago walking along. I mean, this is starting to not be such a hidden gem.
Exactly. So soon the price is gonna fly.
Right, so it seems like we're on the verge of a very amazing opportunity, and thank you so much for showing us before anybody else.
Well, of course.
And I can't wait for them to see this.
Yay!
There you have it, an incredible tour of one of the most beautiful villas here in the Costa del Sol, the Coast of the Sun, Marbella, Spain, from one of the top developers. As you can see, we're only bringing you here quality on this channel, and we're bringing it to you first. And so we're gonna have many like this coming up, but this is just the first of this massive initiative to allow people to use their crypto. And the cool thing about this is that the seller actually receives euro directly, so they never touch the crypto. So it's really, really cool. It's opening the market so much, and it was just amazing to be able to show this to you before anybody else. And I hope you like the tour, and I hope to see you soon in Marbella. For the pre-opening party. It is happening tonight. You did such a fabulous job.
Thank you
Cheers.
very much. Cheers.
Now you guys are gonna see what the villa looks like when it's totally done and beautiful and ready to go. It's super exciting. You did such an amazing job. What are you feeling right now?
Well, it obviously looks a little bit better now when we have all the styling, all the furniture, all the cords are not hanging out from the ceiling anymore. So I'm looking forward to show it now. And I feel it's been a super stressful day. You should have seen the house a couple of hours ago. It was a desastro, but now it's fine, you know. So I hope you guys will like it. Woo! Cheers!